Welcome to episode 17. Today, we're going to take on a posture of peace by leaning back into the Lord and allowing Him to be our safe place. Hi, I'm Lindsay van Zyl. Posture is a podcast that serves as a short, audible fist bump to remind you that God is in everything. Together, we're going to be emboldened to take a daily posture of perfect peace. Psalm chapter 46, verses 1 through 3 says this: God is our refuge and strength, our very present help in times of trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth give way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble at its swelling. I film all of these podcasts, record all these podcasts from my home, which I affectionately call Haven Hill. And we bought this home about a year ago, and it was a total fixer-upper. It was a 1940s ranch house that had pretty much been untouched since the 40s. And so we walked into a renovation project that was supposed to take 3 months, and it ended up taking 9, which means for 9 solid months, we owned a home that wasn't livable. And it felt like a joke. Honestly, at times, I felt like a joke. I had such hopes for this project. I had such dreams for this home, and not one single thing went according to plan. So around this time last year, my house was buried in rubble, and I was buried in a lot of disappointment. And I was so embarrassed to be disappointed over something like a house. I just kept saying, it's just a house. It's just a house. Like, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Meanwhile, the ignored disappointment festered beneath the surface. Disappointment should never be ignored. It should always be confronted with the truth of God's word. And so one day at my breaking point, I had several breaking points, but this one brought extreme clarity. I was standing in front of the house, looking at the shell of a home that was really just a pile of sticks inside. And I just said, Lord, what is the deal with me? Why does this house matter so much? And I felt like the Lord said, you don't feel safe. And I realized that somewhere along the way, even really before the renovation project, having a house of my own had become my source of stability, security, and structure. A home had become my foundation for rhythm and routine. A home had become my hiding place. All the things the Lord promised to be to me, I was looking for a house to provide instead. I think that's the real joke, right? That I would place my sense of well-being in something that could so easily be turned into a pile of sticks instead of anchoring myself to the Prince of Peace. What about you? Do you find yourself today seeking safety from something or someone other than safety himself? It's actually difficult to notice that deviation in times of comfort, but it becomes very apparent during seasons of waiting and delay and times of lack and suffering. And it's not wrong to desire the beautiful things of life, a home, financial security, whole families, success, but it is extremely dangerous for our well-being to depend on any of those things. So I'd love for us to ask ourselves today, what are we depending on to keep us safe? It could be the thing right now that's bringing you the most disappointment. Is it your home? Is it your finances? Is it your job? Is it your kids? Is it your plans or your reputation? Don't ignore the disappointment. Confront it today with the truth of God's word and allow the Lord to show himself to you as your place of safety. Entrust your safety in his hands and allow his redemptive power to flood every single disappointment in your life today. The promise of perfect peace is found in Isaiah 26:3. And in Hebrew, it is shalom, shalom, meaning complete wholeness. Nothing missing, nothing broken. This is who you are in Jesus. Let's declare this together. Today, I am kept in perfect peace. With my whole heart, I trust the Lord. I am strong, I am victorious, I am whole. Remember, friend, you are a living testimony of Jesus' ultimate win. Not because of anything you did, but because of what he did for you. With every step you take today, you're putting Jesus' victory on display and Satan's defeat on replay.